Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Monday, 16th October 2017. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Change the future of migration, invest in food security and rural development is the theme observed for World Food Day, which is annually celebrated on the 16th of October. On the occasion of World Food Day, Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, made an address encouraging persons to buy locally produced items.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Cooperatives will continue to vigorously promote technologies and practices, as well as tap into the knowledge base of our allied agencies to transfer the necessary information to farmers as we tackle food security issues. Additionally, the ministry, as well as farmers, fisherfolks, and agro-processors, need the support of the Nevisian community by being conscientious and ethical consumers and changing simple day-to-day decisions. For example, buying from our local farmers and our local supermarkets and insisting on purchasing locally produced items. It is the safer and healthier choice that can make a significant difference.
The Minister of Agriculture on Nevis noted that the migration plays a significant part in the economic growth and attaining the Sustainable Development Goals.
We recognize that migration is part of the process of development as economies undergo structural transformation and people search for better employment opportunities within and across countries. Migration can contribute to economic growth and improve food security and rural livelihood, thus advancing a country's progress in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. On a yearly basis, inroads are made, but there are no goal lines. We have to continue adapting and becoming more innovative, using fewer resources to achieve greater yields. As we observe World Food Day 2017, let us focus our efforts to support local production. Let us also continue to eat more of what we grow and grow more of what we eat. By investing in food security and rural development, we can create equality, job opportunities, and also give our people choices.
As part of World Food Day, the Department of Agriculture is hosting a week of activities, which included a local agro-products tasting day at Rams and Best Buy supermarkets. Persons got the opportunity to sample various items, including beef ribs, sausages, bread made with cassava flour, cinnamon roll, and dried mango, both from the Department of Agriculture as well as the agro-processors on the island. Other activities for the week include a reactivation of the Farmers Field methodology at Kids Bay on Wednesday, a composting workshop at Kids Bay, New River, and Prospect on Thursday 19th, and the week will culminate with a food fair on Friday 20th October at the George Mowbray Hanley Marketing Complex in Charlestown, beginning at 9 a.m. World Food Day activities began on Saturday 14th October with a gospel relief concert that was hosted at the Nevis Cultural Village with headline act Bridget Bloucher. A number of persons braved the inclement weather conditions and supported the event. On Sunday 15th, the Department and Ministry of Agriculture attended a church service at the Wesleyan Holiness Church in Brown Hill. In recognition of International Day for Disaster Reduction, which was celebrated on Friday 13th October, the Federal Disaster Management Staff of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, based on St. Kitts, and the Nevis Disaster Management Department, NDMD, hosted their annual Staff Development Retreat. The International Day was hosted under the theme Home Safe Home and is celebrated to sensitize countries around the world of the initiatives being undertaken to ensure that persons reduce the risk that are exposed to and reduce their vulnerability. Deputy National Disaster Coordinator of NEMA on St. Kitts, Claricia Langley Stevens, explained the importance of hosting the retreat for staff members.
We feel that it is important for us as disaster management practitioners to come together at least once per year to be able to share our common achievements, our goals, our challenges as the case may be, and see how we can work through them together in terms of getting to the ultimate, whether it is a response or how we can fix whatever is not working well to be able to get us all on the same page and moving forward. We feel that this is critical to not only our abilities to interact socially, but at the same time to be able to share ideas as to how we as staff can meaningfully continue to contribute to the development of our staff, but at the same time in support of our volunteer programs, how we can make things work better and areas that we can improve on, and who are the partners or stakeholders who would help us to make those improvements.
Director of the NDMD, Brian Dyer, explained that the sessions form part of the activities for International Day of Disaster Reduction.
We are addressing HR issues today, as well as stress management, and later we would go after lunch. Just before lunch, we go into money matters.
Dyer clarified that the sessions contribute to the development of the members of staff who are consistently exposed to stressful situations. The sessions also sensitize the participants about financial loans and investments and highlight relevant information to persons nearing their retirement age of their opportunities. In response to the sessions, Junior Communications Officer responsible for public information, education and training in the NDMD, Rohan Isles, underscored the significance of the presentation by Kamara Lee and said that he appreciated the sessions.
The information was timely, it was well received. I can say she did an excellent job in presenting the information. And the information was true to life, so to speak, in that she brought out real experiences in the workplace and in the civil service. And so we were able to relate to that as some of us sort of experienced some of the scenarios that she presented.
Junior Communications Officer at the NDMD, Rohan Isles. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, discussed training, scholarship, and student exchange opportunities for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis during bilateral meetings this month with diplomatic representatives of the Czech Republic and Panama. Prime Minister Harris and His Excellency Jesus Sierra Victoria mentioned cooperation on exchange of students between the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis and Panama for them to learn English and Spanish, respectively, as one way to enhance their countries' bilateral relations. That cooperation on student exchange is an interesting idea to promote bilingualism, the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis said, while noting we think that we can certainly add value by having our people participate in a society that is Spanish. Dr. Harris added at the same time, as they learn a second language, they will get a better understanding for the culture of the people, and so they can become global citizens as the result of immersion in natural setting, which we are told is the best way to learn language. During their bilateral meeting, His Excellency Vladimir Eisenbrook told Prime Minister Harris that the Czech Republic is a very industrial country and we can provide technical assistance and universities of very high quality. Still to come, Dreams Thrive Here is the theme for International Credit Union Day. The details when we return.
This one is going out to the land of my birth, Queen City, Nevis.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Gender Affairs, in collaboration with the National Entrepreneurial Development Division, NED, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Social Security Board, concluded a series of women entrepreneurship workshops on October 13, where 12 women from the Skills Training Empowerment Program STEP were awarded certificates of completion. The workshops were facilitated by 4 NED employees and were conducted over a 2-day span. The ladies studied topics such as building a business plan, products and services, marketing skills, and management. On the last day of the workshop, they were placed in groups to utilize the skills they learned and formulated a business model, which they presented in front of their peers. Director of Gender Affairs on St. Kitts, Celia Christopher, stated that the workshop is especially important as women are now working in both the public and private spheres, which provides an opportunity for them to gain control over their lives, while praising the young ladies for taking the opportunity to acquire skills and knowledge that can help them to become financially independent. The empowerment of women and skills training is an ongoing initiative by the Department of Gender Affairs and NED, with these entrepreneurship workshops marking the first of many activities to come in an effort to create more successful women in the Federation. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union is joining with the other credit unions around the world in celebrating International Credit Union Day, which is annually celebrated on the third Thursday in October. In light of this, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union will be hosting a week of activities. General Manager of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, Sydney Newton, outlined the activities.
The official opening of the week of activities by the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Timothy Harris. That will be followed by a church service on Sunday, or church services on Sunday in St. Kitts and Nevis respectively. The Nevis Credit Union will continue its outreach program to our school children with scholarship presentations on Monday 16th, along with contributions to Pink Lily Cancer Care, as well as our senior citizens. And on Wednesday, our annual contribution to the Alexandra Hospital Fund. Then the President will make a speech on Credit Union Day itself, which you will hear on Thursday morning. And the activity which all of the members look forward to is Appreciation Day on Friday, the 20th.
Newton also stated that the NCCU has set up a disaster relief fund for the storm-ravaged islands.
We have launched the Hurricane Relief Fund to assist our brothers and sisters across the Caribbean, and especially in Dominica, who have been ravaged by hurricanes Maria and Irma. The fund is open at the credit union, account number 1076975. You can go and make a contribution in any amount, whether it be individual or corporate. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union has pledged $10,000 already from its own disaster fund, and that is going to be combined with a similar amount from every credit union in the Federation along with the League, and together we are hoping to send an initial deposit of $50,000 to Dominica through the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions.
The General Manager then encouraged persons to support the activities of International Credit Union Week.
Come on out and be a part of the activities as much as is possible, especially in light of the fact that this would be the last celebration that we are having in our existing space. Come 2018, God's willing, we will be operating in new environment.
The theme for International Credit Union Day is Dreams Thrive Here. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.